Okay, I just finished watching The Ranch episode number 40, the interview with Sheriff Matt Clifford. I also watched the interview with the Meridian chief, and they also have one for, I believe it was Caldwell, the chief there. And it's pretty interesting because you can see kind of like how the problems are different in each of the areas. But specifically relating to Kuna, Kuna, Eagle, and I believe it's Star, contract out with the Ada County Sheriff Department to receive extra services or basically designated deputies uh, to patrol and have like a centered area specifically for their city. Um, the sheriff Matt Clifford talked about it as though they're units. So the cities will contract with the sheriff to purchase full-time units or patrol cars, basically kind of rent it out to have priority access, like a fast pass. I'm not like a concierge service that is police service specifically for them. But you can watch through it directly if you're interested. I'll read a little bit about this is what the Kuna description is that provides some more information. The city of Kuna. So the other thing is they're technically Ada County officer or deputies. They're with the sheriff's office, but they cosmetically they just slap on the Kuna police logos or the emblems that you see. But legally speaking, they are all Ada County Sheriff staff. So what that means is that there's any sort of lawsuits or any sort of issues with maintenance or any kind of problems, those get put that gets spent with the Ada County Sheriff Department. So yeah, there's all kinds of benefits to this arrangement. I don't know if I want to like summarize what you can just watch on the video yourself. So anyway, the city of Kuna began contracting for law enforcement services with the Ada County Sheriff's Office in 1998. Oh, and it's also at cost. So it's not like it's not like Sheriff Clifford is pocketing and making some big money off of this. So in addition to a police chief, there are 2 patrol sergeants, 12 deputies, 4 detectives, and a field services technician committed to patrolling and protecting Kuna. These officers can call on fellow Ada County sheriff officer deputies from the county for help when necessary. The partnership between Kuna and the Ada County Sheriff's Office means the city has access to all the county's law enforcement resources without the administrative costs of running a fully independent police department. Now, of course, I believe everyone is still paying for the Ada County level services. It's just you're paying a little bit extra to have designated resources of the Ada County Sheriff's Department just for the city of Kuna. About Kuna City Police Chief Mike Fratusco. I don't know how you pronounce his name. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Chief Mike Fratusco is a lieutenant with the Ada County Sheriff's Office and has served Ada County since 2002. Chief Fratusco takes over for Lieutenant John McDaniel, who is retiring after a 27-year career with AXO. Fratusco has worked a variety of jobs and beats at the ASCO over the last 2 decades, including jail deputy, patrol deputy in the North, South, Eagle, and Kuna areas, the sergeant and leader of the AXO crisis negotiations, action crime prevention, juvenile detective, and crisis intervention teams, and as a lieutenant at the Ada County Jail. His last assignment before becoming chief of Kuna Police in October 2020. Fratusco has spent most of his life in the Boise area. He attended Fairmount Junior High School and graduated from Capitol High School. He served in the U.S. Coast Guard for 6 years, and the Kuna City Police Department is committed to providing the highest quality. So these are kind of like cosmetic overlays, but functionally speaking, they all report to the sheriff. There's the legal side, and then there's it's kind of like they call it fictitious business names. So you have your legal entity, and then the what you portray to the public, but really it's more cosmetic than anything. So anyway, I recommend you watch this so you can get an idea, because this one was during like basic. So in essence, if if the city council of Kuna didn't like the services of the sheriff and wanted to start their own police department where they essentially hire their own chief, they can do that. It just takes a lot more upfront costs. It's a lot more expensive, and so just there's discount in volume in the bulk. You lose a little bit of um, control over your police department, but it saves everyone a lot of money. And as long as everyone's kind of happy with the service and it's good enough, and thing is, why spend extra, huge amounts of money that's unnecessary. So seems Kuna, Star, and Eagle, they seem to, it's fine. And even if you didn't pay, you would still get the services of the Ada County Sheriff, but just you wouldn't have all of those dedicated officers assigned. All right, have a good one. Bye bye.